Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 11th. This week, we're going to jump right in here. You have this lion spirit says, be generous of spirit. You have this ant spirit says, time to collaborate. So clearly, it is time to work together with someone or something. And let's see where this is going for you. You have the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Hangman. Yeah, the Hangman is like understanding something. He has put himself in hangman mode, and he's done this to gain enlightenment. But I kind of feel like you need what you need to quote unquote work together with a person on is kind of like your next steps is kind of what I'm getting here. I don't think this means you literally have to work together with a person. I think that this is just saying like there is advice or there is information that another person has that could get you out of hangman mode, and we're definitely going to look into that. I don't think that's the only thing that's showing up here, but definitely it's almost like you know what to do in some area of your life, like whatever it is you're trying to improve, like work or business or your career. It kind of looks like work because you go up to the Eight of Pentacles. So you're like focusing on abundance or creating more abundance. And it's like, I think you have the information, it's like you kind of like know what to do, but you don't know what step to take, or you're not sure what to follow. It's almost like having the information but not having a plan, or something like that. It's like all the pieces but you don't know where to put them. And look, there's this puzzle on this card. I literally feel that's what this is talking about. It's like literally saying, it's like you have all the puzzle pieces, you have like the information, but it's like the order that they go in, it's like you're blind to it or for whatever reason or something. So, I think it would be a good time for, number one, following your inspirations, but number two, doing your research, asking for help, like all those things is what I would do here. Knight of Wands is also about being flexible and spontaneous, which with the Eight of Swords is super important. Eight of Swords is only seeing one way of doing things when there are many ways to do something. So, whatever it is that you're working on or trying to do, I really feel the universe is trying to say here that you need to kind of like work together with other people, or there could be advice or information that exists that other people have, and you have to ask for help, or you have to go learn from these people, or whatever the case may be. And it's like when you do that, I feel that will be the thing that really kind of sets you free from the Eight of Swords, because Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction and it's keeping yourself stuck. And so I really feel you need to set yourself free here. Again, it's like you have the information. That's really what I'm getting on this card. He is hanging from the tree of knowledge and wisdom, and his head is glowing. He has gained enlightenment, but he needs to, he kind of needs to get off the tree. I always say he needs to get off the pole there and start moving forward. It's like he has the information, and now he needs to like put it into practice. And I kind of feel like that's where you're at for a lot of you here, Gemini. So let's see. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Hangman. Literally, I feel like the Hangman is partially your solution. Again, he follows his inspirations. He has these three pyramids behind him, and those three pyramids represent mysteries. So it's like it is a mystery how he's going to build something. You're clearly trying to work on something here, like with the Eight of Pentacles, and it could literally be anything: love, business, money, spirituality, whatever. Doesn't matter. You're all working on something. And that, I feel like he's saying, dig into the mystery. And, especially with the Hangman, it's like you have the knowledge and wisdom, but you just need to figure out the steps. I hope this is making sense. With the Eight of Swords, you have the Magician. Yeah, the Magician could also say that you're not using one of your tools. The Magician has mastery over all the suits in the tarot. And it's like saying wherever you're trying to move forward here, it's like you could be using your pentacles, trying to like use money, but maybe you need to use your voice with the swords, or maybe you need to use your intellect with the swords, or maybe you need to use your creativity with the wands, or your emotions with the cups. The list goes on and on. And it's almost like, if something is not working out how you want it to in your life, whatever it is, your love life, business life, career life, whatever, I feel this is saying, like, try one of the other tools. Try the energy that you're not using. I really feel this is good, like a quick solution is what this reading is saying. It's like saying there's a quick solution to whatever you're trying to do. With the Hangman, you have the Seven of Cups. This could be like analysis paralysis as well. Seven of Pentacles, to me, is really the card of analysis paralysis. But the Seven of Cups, is being spoiled for choice. He has a lot of options, and the problem with having a lot of options is the illusion of choice. It's been proven many times that when we are given too many options, we either don't pick anything, or no matter which option we choose, we are always disappointed because we think about all the options that we could have chosen. So, I kind of feel, I don't think this is saying like, oh, just pick something and be happy. Like that's not what I'm getting at here. I feel this is saying like, I feel it's more like saying, put in the work, because we go to the Justice card. So it's like, if you're not sure what to pick, like what to work on or what to choose, the Justice card says, put a little bit of energy into whatever choices you're trying to make. Whichever thing returns energy to you, move in that direction. It says, pay attention to cause and effect. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this card that says, let your intentions be known. You have this card that says, a long journey brings rewards at the end. A lot of people have been getting these messages of having been on a long journey or like a long, difficult, challenging time. And so for some of you, maybe it's been like a long, difficult, challenging time, and now you're trying to move forward. And again, a lot of people have been getting these messages of getting to the end of a long journey. So, that could be possible for you as well. I also feel like if you're interested in a person, that you should make your intentions known, or it's like, and especially, if this person doesn't know who you are, it's kind of like more what I'm getting. You go 4 cups, Queen of Swords, Death card. You go 4 cups, 8 of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups as well in this top row here. It's like, I feel for some of you, you could be interested in a person, but it's like they either don't know who you are, or you've never talked to them before. Like, it could be a person at work or something with the 8 of Pentacles there, and it's like maybe you've never interacted with this person, and so it's like, I'm not saying you have to like go profess your love to this person right now, but maybe you need to like start talking to them, or maybe you need to like flirt with them or do something, right? Because again, I feel that's what I feel. You have the 4 cups, and again, 4 cups is like, I feel like you're fearing what will happen if you make an offer to a person. Really, if that message is for you, I feel it's going to go very well. So I would just do it. But for others, I also feel that you just have been experiencing disappointments in like what you've been putting your work into. And we really see that with the Justice card, but I feel that there is kind of like an unexpected turnaround in what you receive for the work that you do. So I feel for a long time you've just been, it's almost like you feel like you've been getting cheated, by the universe. I'm not saying that's true. I'm saying that's like how you feel. That you put energy into things and it's like you don't get back what you invest. And I kind of feel that is changing, is what this reading is saying, especially because we go up to the 8 of Pentacles, and 8 of Pentacles to me is a card of material success on the horizon, but the 8 of Pentacles also can come up when something is owed to us. It's like we've been putting work into something for a long time, and now we're getting the reward for our work. You have the Ace of Cups here, definitely a lot of love in this reading. So if you want love, it's more of like an energy. Definitely could be a fire sign, by the way. Could be any sign, general reading, but fire as always stands out to me. Going up, 10 of Cups, you have this wife engagement card. So some of you could have your eye on a person that you like could marry in the future, or something like that. Now you have a lot of water here as well, but again, take it how it resonates. Let's see. With the 4 of Cups here, you have the 9 of Wands. I feel like someone is guarded too. Again, you could be attracted to a person who is like a little guarded. They might be like a little bit of a wounded warrior. They might be, kind of a little closed off. I'm wondering if you're a fire sign. By the way, if you're not a Gemini and you're watching this and you're a fire sign, I think this message is definitely for you. It just popped into my head. But, this reading is for Gemini. So Gemini, I kind of feel this is also connected to this right here, the Justice card. And I feel the 9 of Wands is my card of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. I personally believe that we are in a time of experimentation, so anything you can do to like try new things or to do things differently is going to be very helpful. With the Justice card, you have the 10 of Swords here. I feel, again, someone is guarded because of a past stabbed in the back situation. And that's what I'll say there. I feel like some of you could be getting justice if you were stabbed in the back. Personally, I don't mind the 10 of Swords. To me, the 9 of Swords is the worst card in the tarot, but, I don't look at tarot as good or bad in the first place. But, to me, 10 of Swords, it's like done. To me, it says that you are moving on from something, really. With the Knight of Cups, with the Ace of Cups, you have the Knight of Cups, definitely Knight in Shining Armor type vibes. So there could be like if you've made like a wish for love, or if you've been on a long journey in love and you've been hoping for a good person, this looks like a good person coming in for you here, Gemini, or something that you really want as far as love is concerned. I also feel that for some of you, it's kind of like you're working on something that could bring in a lot of abundance, Eight of Pentacles, but also, Queen of Swords to the Empress. It's like, this is you. And the Knight of Cups, here's the thing about the Knight of Cups, is that he's standing in the desert, but there's water flowing in front of him. And so it's like, that's the time we're in. I always say, like, right now, we are in the time of, like, the Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups, right? That's, like, the collective energy. That's not, like, 100% accurate, but I'm just making a point here. And it's like, he's standing in the desert, which represents no opportunity, but there's water flowing in front of him. And I think we're really in a time where we have a lot of opportunity, but it looks like we don't have opportunity. It looks like we're being restricted, but we are the ones that have to create the opportunity in the first place. So that's why I always encourage people to work on their dreams, take at least a tiny little step, because when you do that, the universe moves out of the way, and really you will find that you have the opportunity, you have the resources. Again, the Knight of Cups, he has the water flowing in front of him. All he has to do is plant seeds by that water, and even though he's in the desert, it will grow. You have this retrograde card. We're about to be in a retrograde, depending on when you're watching this. The retrograde starts on the 13th. You have this ascendant card. It says entrance on it. Literally, this week is the entrance, the beginning of the Mercury retrograde. So, for a lot of you, I feel that you could be reviewing a lot of things. I also do feel that, again, retrogrades, I like Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde can bring back money that is owed to you. And I was kind of getting that feeling on this Ace of Pentacles. Like, if you're owed money, or if you've been working on something and you haven't been getting paid for what you've been working on, or you haven't been getting the rewards that you deserve, then I kind of see this as you getting the rewards, or you earning some money for something that you've done in the past. So that could definitely be happening for you. Also, a lot of people get these cards that I would consider very simple. Eight of Pentacles is like simple, straightforward, nose to the grindstone type of work. He is just working on one thing. I encourage everyone right now to work on the simple stuff. Don't come up with like crazy, complicated solutions. Just do what works, and things will work. You have the Queen of Swords, which I kind of feel like is you. I actually feel you see things clearly. The Queen of Swords, she sees things clearly for the first time. She only has clouds halfway up her body, and it represents that she sees things clearly for the first time, and she's very focused into the future. So, I feel for a lot of you, it's like you are just seeing things clearly for the first time in your life, and I think you're just seeing what you need to do to create a lot more abundance in your life. It's definitely going to be work, because again, you have the Ace of Pentacles. You also have the Moon to the Death card, which could say that you understand that you need to go through a period of change, or a period of mystery, where it's like you're maybe not going to have all the answers, or you're not going to know everything. But I always say, like, the Moon says do it anyway. There are these mountains at the back of the Moon, and the mountains represent an achievement. It's like, yes, mountains in the tarot can represent a challenge, but where do you get the best views? At the top of a mountain. So, I always encourage people to climb mountains, and don't shy away from these challenges, because they're going to make you more successful. But this is even a challenge. This is, you maybe with the Death card having to let something go, or having to undergo a transition or a transformation, or, something similar to that. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the King of Swords here. I'm telling you right now, you're attracting a person. Normally, I do not like the King and Queen of Swords together, but I think that these are two people. It's like one person is very focused on work, the other person is focused on something else, right? So it's like there could be a divine counterpart coming in for you, but it's like you're both focused on other things. I don't think it's a bad thing, by the way. I think it's just general. It's just saying, like, you're both focused on other things. Not a bad thing. We have a retrograde going on anyway. So it's like I always tell people, number one, don't allow astrology or tarot to control your life. It doesn't. People always love to tell me that you shouldn't date under Mercury retrograde. I'm like, yeah, but the universe isn't going to prevent you from having something that's meant for you. So it doesn't matter, retrograde or not, doesn't matter. Right? I know plenty of people that have gotten together during retrogrades that are still together, that are still very happy. So, to me, the universe does not stop something from happening. And really, that's not even what retrogrades mean. Retrogrades mean that if you get together with a person, it's like maybe after it's different in some way, but that could be a good thing. It could improve after. The other thing is, life is about having experiences. So it's like, I don't care if you get hurt. Like, people always tell me, I got together with this person, got hurt. I'm like, good. And it's like, that might sound mean, but it's like, we've all been hurt. You're not dead. You're still alive, and you learned something. It's like we need to get over ourselves, I believe. And that might sound like a hard ass thing, and maybe it is, but it's like, I think we need to get over ourselves and realize that life is about, going through things and experiencing pain, but you're not dead, and you learn something, and the more you learn, the more you earn. So, and that could be financial or otherwise. And so I will always encourage people to date during retrogrades and go get hurt, and just as long as you're saying, like, what did I learn from this? What didn't I see? What didn't I pay attention to? It makes you more powerful, right? With the Queen of Swords, you have the Two of Wands taking the lead. Again, unfortunately, in love, I feel like you're gonna have to make a move here. It's not like you're gonna have to like ask this person out or something. Someone always leaves me a comment. They're like, "I would never ask a man out or anything like that." I'm like, I don't. Okay, I mean, like, stay single. I don't care. Number one. Number two, it's not like you're asking someone out. This is like asking. This is just saying that there could be a person that you're interested in that doesn't know who you are. Like I said earlier, it's like if you don't speak up, if you don't like, go drop a pile of books in front of them for them to pick it up, and you make little googly eyes at them. It's like then nothing's gonna happen. So like make something happen here. With the Moon card, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, again, a lot of mystery in this reading is what I'm going to say. This card here, you have the Moon, you have the Page of Swords is about looking into mystery. I think this is good mystery, by the way. I think that this mostly has to do with that Eight of Swords and work and like what to do. Remember what we were talking about collaborating at the beginning of the reading? And so it's like, there's something you have to learn that's really going to set you free or like really move you forward. And by the way, the King of Swords is a mentor. So this could also be you needing to speak up to a mentor. It might not even be love. This might be a person you look up to. Could be any gender with that King of Swords. And the reading itself could just be saying that you need to speak up to a person because they could really help you out, or they could really offer some amazing guidance, but you're going to need to like open up to them. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Ocean card. It says distance and journey on it. You have this wife engagement card. You could be interested in someone at a distance as well. That could be part of the problem here. But definitely could lead to love, if you're looking for love. If you're not looking for love, and even if you are, I just see like a lot of abundance coming in for you here. You have that Ten of Cups, and, Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. You have the Empress and the Death card. Again, Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. Good things happening after a difficult period of time. And look, on the bottom of the clarifying deck, you have the Ten of Cups as well. So definitely could be some improvements coming in for you. I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you as well. Like, again, if this is a love reading for you, then definitely a lot of happiness in this connection. Could be forming a family as well with a person. You have the Empress, so I feel like you're equally attracted to each other, if you're attracting a person here. But again, I definitely feel it's you. Like, I'm not calling you out here, Gemini, but, I think it's you that has your eye on someone that you find very attractive. So, there you go. Take it how it resonates. It could be the other way around, whatever. But, like I said, I would like I said, learn how to flirt, or go drop something in front of this person, make them pick it up or something like that. I don't know. Do something, right? And what I would say is that, I think there's a lot of attraction here. If it's outside of love, I feel like you're also working on creating abundance, but it's like the abundance that's coming in for you is from the past, is kind of what I'm getting here. I don't, and not only the past, it's like, and I do get something here about like needing to keep the momentum going. It's like you could be all of a sudden, getting attention in work or whatever. And I feel this is saying like, keep that energy rolling. You have the Death card, and I do feel like something needs to change. Again, if you're like meeting a person, maybe there's a change that's coming into your life. For others, the thing I like about the Death card is that the sun is coming up the two pillars that are on the moon. And so it's like you're going from a period of mystery to having answers, which is kind of like the whole reading is saying that. It's like saying that it's a time of mystery, but you're about to get some answers. With the Ten of Cups, you have the Hermit, top of the mountain. I literally said on that Moon card, when you climb to the top of the mountain, where do you get the best views? The Hermit is always standing at the top of a mountain. So, I feel for a lot of you, there's a lot of good stuff. Sorry, my alarm's going off for some reason, as always. With the Empress, you have the Two of Cups. Yes, are you kidding me? Like, literally, I said this. So, perfect match showing up here. And yeah, this could be someone who's different than your usual type as well, which I'm pretty sure you get a lot with me. You get the Two of Cups a lot with me, and the Two of Cups is very specific. It's like, it's maybe a person who's not your usual type, but again, this, it's probably, I feel like there's a lot of attraction here. It's not like you're not attracted to this person. Maybe they're just different in some way. With the Death card, you have the Fool. Yes, time for you to take a risk, time for you to take a leap of faith. Yeah, I feel this way as well. Two of Wands is a card of taking a lead. The Fool is about taking a leap of faith. So, there's definitely kind of like some sort of leap that you could be taking, and I feel it's going to pay off for you big time. So, let's see here. We're going to pull 5 main themes now. Are you kidding? You have this acquisition card. This is like my happy couple, fancy couple card. So there's definitely a solid connection coming in for you. Again, could be a fire sign or earth sign. Could be any sign. You have fire, you have air, you have water, you have literally everything. So, whatever. It could be any sign. And this card is Taurus, though. But, again, I feel there could be a solid connection coming in for you with that card. Let's see. You have this inheritance card here. A lot of people have been getting this lately. I kind of feel that maybe it's not like an inheritance. I think that you could be inheriting some ideas. Again, like I said, work together with other people or learn from other people. You don't even have to literally physically work with them. You can read their books. You can watch their YouTube videos, like all that stuff. But this is saying that someone has like the missing piece to the puzzle here for you. And I do feel that this is more work related, as in it's like you've been trying to do something and it's like you have, like I said, you have the pieces, you have the knowledge, but you don't have, it's almost like you have the steak and they have the sizzle here, you know? That's what I'm getting. So take that for how it resonates. You have this devotion card. Yeah, very solid connection. If you have I'm telling you right now, if you have your eye on a person, this is your person. This is my till death do us part card. You can see this like bird with this dead bird. How cute is that, right? It's like grieving the loss of its partner. So, it could be a very solid connection coming in for you. You have this drama card. I would avoid drama at all cost. Every single reading, again, this came up in your yearly reading as well for 2024, that you need to avoid drama at all costs. And it's not like saying there is drama. It's just saying when there is drama, avoid it. Plain and simple. Yeah, you have this authority card. I kind of feel there's like an authority figure that is going to be very helpful for you. Like I said, with that King of Swords, I would be seeking out an authority, in whatever area of your life you're stuck in with that Hangman. And I don't even think you're like majorly stuck. I think that there is just someone, and it's like things could be going well for you, but I feel like there's someone who just has like a little bit extra information that really will kind of like set you off in a good way, like set you on the right journey or the right direction. And, I would look for that. And again, you're going to have to look for it. You're going to have to look for this information. I keep telling people we're in a time where we have to dig for gold. We have to move a lot of dirt to get to the gold. And that's like what's going on here. Yeah, really interesting reading, Gemini. But thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.